and namaste friends. Today we will like to talk about UML, Unified Modeling Language. It can be defined as a general purpose visual modeling language for specifying, visualizing, constructing and documenting the artifacts of a software system. What are the artifacts? The object made by human, these are the artifacts. And UML for business modeling and modeling of other non-software system too. This is given by Object Management Group 2002. UML is a standardized language for a graphical language for visualizing, specifying, constructing, and documenting the artifact of a software-intensive system. The stakeholders in this particular system are clients, user, analysts, and developer are able to more accurately view the various aspects of the design view system beforehand and thus enable them to make necessary adjustment before deployment, also make it easier to future modification. UML is modeling language created by Grady and his team, and it was standardized by Object Management Group in 1997. It is a simplifies complex process of a software design or a non-software design, and it's a language, not a method. And it's a standard process and useful with iterative development. UML diagrams are used to create different types of models. We have to develop this diagram represent different view of the system. Some of them are as follows: use case diagram, activity diagram, class diagram, and sequence diagram. These are described later in the lecture. For example, use case have a primary or secondary actor which will interact with the system with different use case. For example, if you are registering a land, then you will be a owner, and which will be a buyer or seller. They are the like actors, and they will interact with different system, like you should apply for registration, pay tax, go to the offices of land revenue. These are the use case. And similarly, in the activity diagram, there will be start, for example, same case, land registration. Then you should start the process by applying the form and then submitting the necessary documents in the district land office. These are the activity. If your document are not complete, it's incomplete, then it will be written back. These are the activity. One activity leads to another one. Next one is class diagram. In class diagram, there will be different classes, like for example, district land revenue office, district survey office, actor, owner class. Owner class has different variables, like owner has name, address, age, and owner similarly it has a generalization. It can be seller, buyer. A seller and buyer also have variables operation. This is how it will be built. Next one is a sequence diagram. In a sequence diagram, there will be actor, and actor have to perform one activities. For example, in a bank, you will bank ATM machine, you will insert your card. Then after that, it will ask a PIN code. Then you will enter your PIN code. That PIN code will be verified. If it verifies, you will successfully log in to the ATM machine. Otherwise, it will pop up with error message. This is how the one sequence after one, it will run the system. UML is a standard language for specifying what the system requires and visualizing the systems in a diagram or different graphs, constructing the system and documenting it in a report and business modeling, and after that communicating with the groups. Why we need UML? It's a graphical notation to communicate more clearly than a natural language, which is imprecise, and code that is too detailed and it's difficult to understand a layman. This helps to acquire an overall view of a system. UML is not dependent on any one language and technology. UML moves from fragmentation to standardization. It moves from part to a whole system. It simplifies a system design or software design process, and it's one of the main advantage is diagram created by one person or a company can be understood and interpreted by other person and a company. Similarly, it's a language which is standard for specifying building models that are precise, unambiguous, and complete, specify all analysis, design decision, specify requirements, structure, behavior, and implementation details of a system. In overall, UML model help in a documentation of a requirement of a software architecture analysis. Thank you very much.